I just want to know, was Majestic-12 real? And he said, yes, Moy, it was, but I can't say anything about it. That, for me, was, the beginning of everything. Because if Majestic-12 is real, then it's a possibility the briefing papers were real. And if they were real, then everything else is real.
During the course of speaking with extraterrestrials and our interactions with them from the 1950s onward, there have been a series of treaties established between we and they meaning a future human intelligence, time travelers. And there have been as a consequence of our relationship with them, there have been more than one treaty system in place. During the last of one of those treaty negotiation and signing times, I had the privilege of being in the presence of the negotiators at the conference, which was held in the state of New Mexico.
And there were how many aliens present at that time?
There were 2, 4, 6, and a few in the strollers behind the...
What if we were to tell you that a document has been leaked that is so stunning it could literally change the world as we know it? Leaked in 1984 and posted through the door of a film producer, a roll of 35mm film captured on 1950 spyware technology reveals the existence of collusion between the US and extraterrestrials. Just wait till you hear this. CIA documents from 1952 state that President Harry Truman started a secret group within the United States with the sole purpose of examining crashed UFO craft within the country, suggesting that there were many more incidents after Roswell. This group was called the Majestic-12, and the leaked documents can be considered a major source of evidence in relation to the existence of aliens who visit the Earth. If you were President Truman in 1947 and you were presented with credible evidence that there was an alien presence on planet Earth, what would you do? You would create a commission to study what is going on and make recommendations and explore the subject. What did President Harry Truman do? He created Majestic-12. He created the National Security Act. He created the National Security Council, and he created the CIA, all at the same time in response to this threat. There is also evidence that later on in Eisenhower's presidency that an alien actually landed on Earth and demanded to speak with the president. The alien was called Valiant 4, and his time on Earth and purpose was documented in the book Stranger at the Pentagon. Val and his team met with the senior politicians and Air Force commanders on numerous occasions and gave them advice on policy and dealing with other extraterrestrial beings, and that we were causing a big stir in the intergalactic community with our development and use of nuclear bombs. President Eisenhower's great-granddaughter, Laura Eisenhower, claims that her great-grandfather had no choice but to continue what his predecessor, Harry Truman, had started. President Eisenhower was definitely in a very challenged position as far as how to handle the exo-political issue going on. He was actually the scapegoat, or somebody everybody could later blame for some of the things that are happening. This is the hidden shadow government. He wasn't able to do anything about it, but the ones that were close to him knew that he was going to put out this information for the public in an address to the United Nations, but he was stopped at the last minute. Could there really be a government agency known as the Majestic-12? And if so, is it helping the United States in league with other nations to pave the way for future communications between humankind and its extraterrestrial counterparts? According to numerous top-secret documents, the answer is a profound yes. Disclosure is coming. We are in it. case you haven't noticed, it is actually happening. Bombshells are being dropped left and center at the moment. This is the preparation process in the build-up to an actual government announcement, and we may only be a decade or so, maybe even less, away from the President of the United States of America publicly stating that aliens have visited the Earth, not only in the distant past, but currently and presently, and perhaps they are even among us. What do you guys think of this anyway? Comments below, and as always, thank you for watching.